The psychologist better faster come and give me free therapy session.
TheSmartLocal.com.
Hi buddy!
Hello.
Today we'll be getting you to rate yourself with a few questions or statements. Afterwards, we'll be joined by a psychologist who will decipher what your ratings mean.
Oh, like a proper psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear.
Guys, it's a Saturday and you want me to have a psychology talk with someone who is very professional?
Rate about what? Like the size of my butt?
How are you feeling today?
After you said that we have to meet a psychologist, I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Mentally, if you're asking me how I am, I'm tired, man. It's towards the end of the year and we've got a lot of work. I wish I could go overseas and just yeah.
What do you think is your best trait?
I always see the good in someone until they show me otherwise.
Physically, I feel like my hair. Like everyone wants curly hair nowadays. People back then when I was still in secondary school, people want straight hair. I also wanted straight hair, so I remodeled my hair 3 times, just saying. But now I am embracing my curls.
I think I'm quite funny. And in my relationship with Justin, I'm the funnier one. But sometimes I got try to laugh at his jokes. Like the...
That's damn rude. I think I'm quite funny, what the hell? Super rude. But okay, fair enough. She is objectively more funny than me.
With 10 being the most attractive, rate your physical looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oof. Physical look.
You must give me the day and the date. If it is a weekday and it is Q4 of the year, it is a 2 out of 10. If it's today, I think today is a solid 6.5 out of 10. I want to say I'm very attractive, but no, I am not. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 7. Even though my weight has fluctuated so much throughout my adulthood and my younger teenage years. But I would say right now I'm the most confident of myself.
I feel like I'm not good looking. Like even though social media, I post fierce looking pics, but it's just for show. What makes me attractive is what I wear. But if we have to minus off the outfits, I feel like I'm a 6 or a 5. Emotionally, I feel like if people know me well, I'm not that attractive because they'll feel like I'm a burden. Yeah.
No. He is attractive, what? He's not a burden.
I am happy.
I am happy. I wish there was something that could be better, you know? Yeah, in terms of health, lifestyle, job, all this. Yeah, I think everything comes into play. So right now I would say I'm an 8. I would say I'm a 6. I am neutral.
Probably 6 or 7. One reason why it's so low because I've dealt with anxiety. Back then, before I actually dealt with anxiety, I was so happy. I love to socialize with people. I love to widen my group of friends. But now since we reached our adulthood phase, right? I'm already working 5 days a week and I do love my friends, but the fact that it's very hard for me to meet them. And it's kind of draining me in terms of my happiness as well that I can't meet them.
With 10 being the most value,
Okay.
I bring value to the world.
Wow, world is a bit broad. Bring value to someone's life is actually a very big statement to say. I don't dare to say that in front of the people that I feel I bring value to. For work, I'll give myself a 6, and for personal life, I give myself a 4.
I'll say a 6. I do think that working in entertainment is quite important, although it's not as important as doctor, firefighter, nurse. For me, I think I'm not the kind that, I must leave a legacy. I recognize that I'm an ordinary person and I'm very happy to be an ordinary person. Whereas the man I'm married to, he likes to create things that matter, that sort of thing.
But the funny thing, right, is that by and large in Singapore or people that watch TSL, I'm just Amanda's husband. I'm not Justin Ng. You know what I mean? Like, I think right now she has a bigger legacy, or she's more well known than I am.
If I would give a specific number, that would be 6. One of it is just simply just by being honest about how I feel about my looks and everything. Because I felt that when I was younger, I didn't have any like plus size role models to look up to. I think recently there was this comment on a video lah. So they assumed that I just like binge eating and I completely ignore my health. It didn't get to me at first because they don't know what happens behind the screen. They don't know how I take care of my health, how I take care of my body. But then as I read on, right, because it was a thread of comments, I didn't feel guilty of how I look, but I felt very wronged because who are these people to assume these kind of things about me, you know? Because of that, I was overthinking the whole situation, and then Steven was beside me. He was comforting me, he was telling me like, you know, you are not what all these people say, and I know that you have worked hard to be the person where you are today. I think at a point of time, he knew that I don't need him to, oh my God! I don't need him to say so much. I just need him to hug me and tell me it's okay. Like, oh my God, Jesus! Why am I tearing up? But yes, some people will like message you or like tell you in real life when they meet you, hey, you know, I really feel like you are doing a great job. And then that's when I feel like, wow, thank you, man. I feel like it's so appreciated. So,
which is why I think she downplayed her own score. Give yourself 8 lah. Yo.
If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
Like, go Korea and change, or
Damn it! She wanted to do plastic surgery, which is normal lah. She always says she wants to do more, so she look prettier, but she's already very pretty. It's fine.
like for now, I think not so much. Maybe my temper.
Oh, yeah. Like, duh.
I feel like I can be quite impatient to the people that I'm very comfortable with.
To fix on my anxiety, because I dealt with anxiety mid through my teenage life, and I wish I could have like sorted it out way earlier.
I have been very negative almost my entire life. After moving out and sort of like being independent, it has, I would say, from time to time triggered anxiety a little bit, that like I have to make my own decisions, because since young I've always had decisions made for me.
It's true. It's like sometimes when we are at home, right, she would ask us like, oh, can I play the game? Can I on aircon? Can I use the TV? I'm like, it's your house. You can do whatever you want, it's fine.
Before we invite the psychologist in,
Okay.
we will have a special video for you to watch that will help the psychologist further analyze your readings.
Some more video. Hold up. This is my friend.
It's Mr. Steven Paul Mason, but the screenshot, wow, such an unglam.
Oh wow. It's the man I sleep next to every day.
He's one of my 6 good friends. We are called Cozy Boys. And we are proud of it.
Don't know why it's like an interview. Why is so serious?
Alright, with 10 being the most attractive,
Bear with me, damn high,
Gladys' physical looks
It's not
on a
attractive
scale
part.
of 1 to 10.
This is definitely a 10 lah. Sorry lah.
Correct answer. Correct.
There's no other answer other than 10 or more.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll play it cool, but internally I'm like, ah!
I think all of us can agree. I would say 9.
9?
What do you think is Gladys' best trait?
She never says no. I mean, unless it's a ridiculous request, but most of the time, like, especially if it's work related, she'll go the extra mile and do it.
Her sense of humor, like, she's sometimes very dark, but funny things happen, and she'll just try to play it cool and then joke about it.
He's always there for us. For example, I just message him and he won't be replying me promptly, but I know for a fact that he's there for me.
Is Amanda happy?
I confirm say 9 or 10.
This is a difficult question.
Hello, hey, don't explain yourself, sister. Don't explain yourself. Just say 10.
Depending on her days or where she is, like the day itself, sometimes she'll say she's happy. A lot of times I think she's a bit like emotionally easily affected. Like, I think she's happiest when we are traveling or on vacation.
Yes, traveling. Bring me more.
I would say 7.
Oh yeah, year 7 also.
With everything that's going up, like at this age, there's so much things that you need to look out for, like housing or financing your life and all that.
I will give it 8 because he is where he is supposed to be right now, which is in TSL,
Wow, I was born here.
and his side business, which is Nomcore.
Wow, plug in, man.
Amanda brings value to the world. 10 being the most value.
I think depending on who you ask, like if you ask the audience that follow her, I think it's a 10.
I don't know why he thinks that the audience thinks I'm a 10. Like, if people say hi to me outside, I'll be like, oh, hello, oh, thank you for watching. Then he'll be like, you want that picture? You want that picture? Huh? I'll be like, hey, stop it. Then he'll be like, well, people are happy to see you.
I think judging by what she posts on TikTok or Instagram on the content, she kind of like talks about how people should feel, be comfortable in your own skin, and especially what's going on around the world. That's very important now.
If you could change anything about Farriz, what would it be?
I wouldn't want to sound boring or anything like that, but there isn't anything that I want to change about him. He is perfect as he is right now.
Such lies. I'm not perfect, Has.
I don't think I would change it. I think relationship is it's a commitment, and it's also it's something you work towards together.
Yeah, I do think that in every dynamic, there needs to be a positive and negative. If it's too negative, then obviously it's like bleh. If it's too positive, right, it's too unrealistic. Yeah.
Say, I love you.
Okay, I love you. Yes.
His I love you, then Farriz at the back.
As usual, I love you. And yeah, just keep being awesome.
Oh wow! You gave me marks on screen!
Okay, so we're going to bring in the psychologist now.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Why a psychologist must close eyes?
Okay.
Okay, I hear footsteps.
Why is a psychologist very handsome?
I think so, leh.
Oh! Hey!
Dr. Steven is here, man.
I was waiting for a legit therapist,
I
and
got
not
take
you.
psych mod in my uni, okay?
Then are you licensed?
Not really, but
Exactly.
Hey, can we sit closer? Got the hala gaps.
Yeah. I'm your therapist, for God's sake.
Sit closer. Okay.
Pay me by the hour,
So actually, there's no psychologist for this video.
Yes, clearly.
I've analysed enough already.
It is your loved ones rating you, and he was actually rating you live just now.
Oh. Honestly, I'm not surprised by the rating differences. I think that
Me too, I'm not surprised also.
I think that people tend to view themselves a little bit more negatively.
I think it's also very much in our culture, to not brag, to be humble, etc.
Yeah,
So,
I think we have a lot of things in common.
yes.
But just fundamentally, the way we react to things is quite different.
Yeah.
He tends to be a lot more confident, then I tend to be a lot less confident. Decision paralysis.
Yes. yes.
This is something that I have talked to a therapist about before. It's all a correlation actually. It's difficult for you to make decisions, and you are always overthinking whether you're making the right decision. And then when it goes hand in hand, it leads to anxiety as well, because it makes you very shit, did I do the right thing?
Personally, I got told you before that my biggest fear is actually losing you guys. I mean, I have anxiety, right? And I'm quite embarrassed to say it lah.
Why need to embarrass?
I don't know.
I need to be
It's so
embarrassed about.
embarrassing. I don't think anxiety is attractive, and it might be just just leceh.
Fair enough. But just so you know, as good friends of yours, it's never leceh for us to actually make you feel better.
Yeah.
When you have anxiety attack. When that actually happened, I think that was the first time, right? It happened.
Yeah.
He started crying, and he was hyperventilating.
We were inside the car, by the way.
Yeah.
We were driving, then they all stopped at the petrol station one side and just helped me to calm down, buy me water and everything.
Yeah. And we came back to him and tried to make him feel better, comfort him.
I always tell you all the different types of comments that I receive, like good or bad, and then sometimes I'll be affected. I think you also know that I also don't just talk to you about these kind of things. I also talk to my friends about these.
Yeah.
I think my girlfriends, they understand the struggles of what a girl would face daily also.
Yeah.
When it comes to like body image.
Yeah, I don't think a
self-
man can ever fully understand.
Yeah, like self-esteem, all that. I feel like a girl, girls get it more lah. Do you think like your community of friends are there a pool of friends that you can go to?
A certain group of friends, yes. Like, especially over drinks lah. I think need drinks lah. If not, like a bit awkward. Like. Yeah, I think once like a few drinks comes in, then we start to share, then we'll talk more. But I guess it's not more of like looks and personality. It's more of like, hey, how am my job very stressed? What do you think I'm doing and all that. Family-wise, like, it's not the kind of relationship like we, hey, let's go and like, you know, talk about feelings, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, especially like my generation of parents, they are the kind of like, I love you, but doesn't mean I need to show you. But you know I love you, right? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Like different love language lah.
So, but then when it comes to like real issues or problems, they will be there to like talk to you, help, especially when it comes to like jobs or advisors like that.
In terms of community, it's very important, especially if you are someone like me who is naturally very negative. And actually like the 6 years-ish that we've been together, right, I do see him like
learning to react better to the situation.
Yes.
It's like I will not be angry at certain things. Like I very like, what do you think like that?
Yeah, yes,
Now
correct.
like,
yes.
okay,
And
you
he
can't
has-
control this. It's normal. I should just deal with it.
Yes, correct. And then he has to like learn to empathize also, which is
Yeah.
something that I feel the community needs to learn from each other. Being in constant contact with like such positive and such happy people, right? I think it has helped me in a way that like I see things differently.
But I'm happy that we get through this. I got through this and I'm happy that we are still friends till now. I still think to myself that I don't want to show this side. But if I can deal with myself alone, right, then I'll do it myself alone. Like if I have to, right, I am willing to actually contact them. Yeah.
Make sure you do.
I know, every time I see him I will laugh, so everything is better.
Thank you for watching this video. Check out the links below on developing self-esteem and how to better support our loved ones.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification below, and watch our other videos as well.